Good morning. Okay, today I'm going to give you a little writing assignment. I want to remind you that you do not have to do these assignments. They're not must-dos. They're just options because I know some of you are working real hard on schoolwork at home. Okay, so these can help you out. All right, today for writing, I want you to think about if you could invite anybody, living or dead, to dinner, who would it be and why? Okay, so I will post that question. I wrote it down right here, which I realized it's not selfie mode. It comes out fine. If you could invite anyone to dinner, who would it be and why? Okay, and I want you to give me several reasons why you would invite that person. So I'm going to read a couple examples here. Here's our book, Look Who's Coming to Dinner, one of our writing books. And remember, all these examples are written by third graders, just like you. So here's a little introduction. Imagine that you can invite anyone you wanted to dinner. Even more exciting, imagine that you could invite famous people from the present or the past. Our class thought about whom we might invite. Who's coming to dinner? Let's meet our guests. So let's read from their classroom, a couple examples they gave for people who they want to invite to dinner. Here's a good one. Zendaya. She's an actress and a singer, right? And look at that graphic organizer. Gave some information about her so they could really add a lot of details to their writing. So if you need to do research on your person, you can. I would really like for Zendaya to come to dinner. She's a model, singer, dancer, and actress. Plus, she gives back to the community. Zendaya was born on September 1st, 1996 in Oakland, California. Zendaya came to fame in 2010 when she was on a show called Shake It Up. Early in 2013, Zendaya was a cast on Dancing with the Stars. At the time, she was the show's youngest contestant at the age of 16. She placed as runner-up. That means she was like second place. She also has a song called Replay. Zendaya is part of a group called Convoy of Hope, which helps people who are hungry. She also helps out with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Keep a Child Alive organization, and the Children's Miracle Network. Zendaya is a positive person. She once said, "I try to be nice to everyone because I have no clue what's going on in their world. If I had dinner with her, I'd like to learn more about her." Okay, so really clear introduction. They said who they would like to come to dinner and an introduction of who they are. And then she gave the reasons why she wanted to invite them. Okay, and over here she has a really good closing to where she wraps it all up. She says, "I try to be nice to everyone because I have no clue what's going on in their world. If I had dinner with her, I'd like to learn more about her." Okay, so a really great conclusion right here that restates the initial introduction that she wrote up here in different words like we've talked about before, right? Now look at this graphic organizer. She did some research and she included all these things she wrote down in her final draft. So let's see, it was when she was born, when she came to fame, what else? The TV show she was on, information about like what she does, singer, model, dancer, actress, Dancing with the Stars, and then she went to Hollywood Records and had her first solo album. Okay, so she did some research, and you can just do this. You can make boxes if you'd like to, and put, maybe 6 facts about who you want to invite. If you want to invite somebody that you know personally who you can't really go on Google and research, who is not a famous person, then you can talk to your family about that person and find out some information and include the details based on what you know about that person. I'm going to read one more. Look who this is. Wilma Rudolph. We know her, right? And there's a photograph of her. Remember Wilma Unlimited? Our book, and I'll read this and see what research they found about her, and I know you will remember Wilma. Okay, Wilma Rudolph. This is written by Michaela, 3rd grader. "I'd like Wilma Rudolph to come to dinner. She was the first African-American woman to win 3 gold medals in a single Olympics." Okay, very clear introduction. Here are some facts about Wilma Rudolph. First, we have a good transition word, right? First, When she was young, she had polio and had to wear a brace on her left leg. Her doctor said she would never walk again, but her mother said she would. Wilma believed her mom. Wilma did walk again with a lot of work. Second, she played basketball in high school, and Tennessee State University's track coach, Ed Temple, asked her to join his team. Third, in 1956 and 1960, Wilma qualified for the Summer Olympics. Fourth, at the end of the 1960 Olympics, Wilma won 3 gold medals and broke 3 world records. Not only was Wilma one of the fastest women runners, she is an inspiration to me. I wish she were alive so that I could ask her questions about her life in person. Okay, really great conclusion again. So those are just a couple examples. I'll tell you other people who other people wrote about. Like I saw Henry Ford was in here, and they did an illustration. President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Look at their illustration of the president. And then they gave a timeline also with dates of what big important moments in his life. Lionel Messi. He's a soccer player. I think I'm saying that right. Lionel Messi. Adele. Let's see. I think there's one more in here. Joe Montana. He's a football player, right? I think so. Yep. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. I want you to brainstorm and think about who you want to invite to dinner. And I want you to write a little essay like that. You can type it on Google Classrooms and you can share it with me. Remember, my email is evelyn.kwasinski. You know the rest. And share it with me. You can add a picture. If you want to handwrite it, that's fine too. Whatever works for you, okay? All right, I'm going to post our math next, and you guys have a good Thursday, okay?